And welcome to SOLIDWORKS Skills video.
Sometimes when you're creating a complex assembly, you have the need for many fasteners of the same kind. If they happen to all be on one plane, you can do a copy with mates, but in this instance I have holes all over the place, and so far the best way I've found to add, I have this screw on the left, to all the various holes is to do them one at a time, but at least there is some level of automation available. If you click on the underside as I am doing here, you can drag that fastener, and you have to be careful where you drop it. You can drop it reference to holes that are shown in the assembly on the right. Once it has taken that one, I can then bring another instance over, and again it takes some practice to find the proper snapping point, but in doing so it's at least considerably quicker than if you had to create the two constraints manually, those being the concentric and coincident constraints that a screw would need. In essence, that's what this is doing. It's creating an instance of that hardware in the assembly and then creating the two constraints automatically. And as you can see, in a fairly short time, I won't call this highly automated, but I have a good deal of control over all the holes. As you see, I've been adding them one at a time to the holes in this bracket, and then once I've finished that particular bracket, I can easily enough scroll around to another similar instance and do the very same thing all over again. This particular assembly has quite a few such brackets on it that are all mounted to, here's another instance right here. So again, I take the screw and bring it over and drop it into place, and once it's finished doing that job, it will show it, hopefully it will show it in position. There we go. I've noticed a little bit of weirdness occasionally on the repaints, but in effect it's dramatically quicker to do this, what I'm doing right now, than it is to try to individually do the screws one at a time. So I hope this is useful to you, and if you happen to find a better way, something that is even more automated, I would appreciate you letting me know.
Thank you for watching. This video is part of a series created by Neil Rosenberg and Joseph Caswell. All rights reserved.